This program contains adult language and situations which may be considered offensive to some viewers and/or children, but more likely their parents.
Alright, peeps. Alright, peeps. It's, do I really need an introduction? Let's check my blood sugar. Let's check my sugar while listening to my sugar. What's it gonna say, like, your blood sugar's like 9 million or something, or some shit like that? What's it gonna say, like, you're dead? Ow. Well, it's not that bad. It's 158. It's not terrible. You know what I'm saying? Come here, Gravy. Ow. I got my coffee can full of sharps. Yeah, it's not that horrible. It's not like it was before, like 380 or some shit like that. Hey, at least it's not 400. But I woke up today, it was colder than a witch's titty. In here. So I had to turn on the heat. I don't like turning on the heat in this place. I don't like turning it on unless I don't usually turn on the heat until the first snowstorm hits. Isn't that like the rule? Isn't that how people do it? Oh, we don't turn on the heat until we get the first big snowstorm. I turned on the heat. I'm probably going to turn it off in a couple minutes anyway, because then it'll just get too hot in here. It's like Dragon Lord Frodo, too hot for TV. And speaking of a witch's titty, I have to set the record straight here. Okay. I'm trying to expose all the lies and everything else that my mom's told me throughout the years. I'm just tired of it all. I'm tired of it all. Can we tell the fucking truth around here? Is it that difficult to like tell the truth around here? Is it that what do you call it? Is it that hard? Just to fucking tell the truth? And yeah, I kind of get some of it. Like I'll be honest, I believe my mother. I believe she. How do I say this the correct way? Hold on. I don't really. There we go. I don't really think that she does this shit on purpose a lot of times. I think a lot of times she does, But I'll say it this way. I really do think that a lot of her lies, she actually thinks she's telling the truth. I don't think she, how do I say it? I don't think she really understands how much, or I think she gets a lot of information wrong when she, when she lies like that. I believe she gets I believe that's why she does it. I think she does get a lot of shit wrong. So I want to expose some lies that have been served. I know, yeah, and I know that she, and that's not supposed to, I'm not saying that, you know, to justify her. I actually think some of her shit she legitimately gets wrong for no fault of her own other than she got the fucking shit wrong. But I do also know that she is lying intentionally at times. My case in point, I'm laying down so I can get gravy on me. My case in point is when she lied to both me and Dr. Nintendo about why she couldn't make the appointment. Tells me one thing, tells him another thing. That's a lie. That's a lie right there. She couldn't have just told him the same thing. It's ridiculous because she not only does she lie, but she's not even a good liar. Because she told me that she didn't come because I told her not to come. And then she told him she didn't come because she was sick. But she knows that I record phone calls. And it's like she doesn't care. So I'd like to clear up some things here. So let's go through it all. So a couple times there's been times throughout my life where she's lied, and I just want to like clarify this shit. So I think the oldest lie she's been telling, she's been telling this lie all my life, all her life, since it's been going on. The Black Eugene thing. Alright, let me explain, okay? So, I have a friend, his name's Eugene. He comes over once in a while and we hang out and we say kick words like tight and grease and stiff. Whenever I say something like that guy is walking like he's all stiff, that's a reference to Eugene. Okay? It's an inside joke pretty much. Okay? He's walking like he's all stiff. I don't know. Don't even ask me to explain it, because to explain it you won't even get it, because it's an inside joke. Okay, but anyway, he's black, and that's all you really need to know. But the thing is that my mom and my rich uncle always refer to him as Black Eugene. Like, why would you even say that? Do I go around and call fucking Crooch Gay Crooch? Well, they actually had an explanation for this Black Eugene thing. They claimed that I had another friend named Eugene, and that he was white. So in order to differentiate between these two friends, they would call the one white Eugene and the other one Black Eugene. The problem is I never had another friend named Eugene. Okay? I never had any white friend named Eugene before. So, where the hell are they getting this white Eugene thing from? And even if I did have a white friend named Eugene and a black friend named Eugene, it's still fucking rude to call either one of them white Eugene or black Eugene. Why not just refer to him as, Eugene so-and-so, and the other one, Eugene, the other, Eugene so. Why can't you just call them by their last name? Why does your mind go straight to black Eugene, So that's a lie they've been saying. They say it because they're racist. That's why. There was never a white Eugene. There was never a fucking white Eugene. And I don't know where the hell they got that from, but there was never a fucking white Eugene ever in my life. Okay? And it's like, and it's gotten to the point where it's like, that's how they refer to Eugene. They don't refer to him as just Eugene. They just say, when is black Eugene coming? That's racist. Why do you have to say that? Hey, when is gay Crooch coming? You see how that sounds? You see how that fucking sounds? When is Jewish Brian coming? You know what I'm saying? That makes that if I said that, that would be offensive. I don't know. What if I just say when is asshole Mark coming? What if I just called him that the whole time? When is asshole Mark coming over? When is drunk Scott coming over? I know drunk isn't a race. I know asshole isn't a race, but that's how that's the way I'm seeing it here. What if all your little gay friends? What if I say, when is gay Alan John coming? That's racist. When is lesbian so and so coming? I know I just said it's racist to say gay someone so and so, but you know what I'm saying. That's homophobic. You know what I'm saying? It would be offensive if I said it. You know what I'm saying? When is a perfect example would be like if I said like a perfect example would be like if I said when is Jewish Brian coming, or something like. If I just referred to Brian as Jewish Brian, that wouldn't be good. That wouldn't be cool, would it? So let me set the record straight. Never ever was there ever a white Eugene. There was always Eugene, and he just so happened to be black. Stop calling him Black Eugene. Just call him Eugene. Okay? And even if there was a white Eugene, it did have to be the black Eugene and the white Eugene. You know what I'm saying? You could have just said, you could have just said Eugene. You could just call them by their last name. Eugene this, Eugene that. Okay? None of this matters. But you wouldn't really like it if I sat there and said, Oh yeah, gay Crooch. Or Jew Brian or something stupid like that. You wouldn't like that. That's racist. It's racist when you say white Eugene and black Eugene. And as a postscript to all this, it's racist when something happens to somebody, like let's say you get robbed or something. It's racist to say, oh yeah, black people robbed me. Like, oh yeah, I got robbed by this black guy. It doesn't matter what the race is. What matters is that you got robbed. The only time it would be appropriate to say it was a black man is if you're describing the person to the police or somebody. You don't go, 10 years down the line and be like, yeah, I got my house robbed by these two black guys. What does that have to do with it? What does that have to do with your house being robbed? Let me ask you something. If they were two white guys, we would never know. Because you would just say, oh, I got my house robbed by two men. Okay? So, unless you're talking to the police or you're trying to describe what these people look like, keep the race out of it. You were not robbed by two black men. You were robbed by two men, period. Okay? So, the other lies that I've been, and I'm not gonna rehash the whole thing with the rich uncle seeing me at the fucking Chinese place. I'm not doing that. It's been done to death. I want to talk about something else. Now, I want to talk about other lies. Okay? Like this lie that my mom says. Oh yeah, when you were a baby, when I was a baby, okay, let's go with it. When you were a baby, you went to IBM camp. What the fuck? What kind of baby goes to IBM camp? What the fuck is let's look that up. Remember, this is 2017. We can look up anything. And she said it was in Toronto. Okay. First off, a baby doesn't have the mental capacity to know what to do at an IBM camp. Okay? So let's let this browser load. Alright. Let's look up this IBM camp in Toronto. Alright, we just wrote IBM camp in Toronto. Okay. So, okay, here's IBM Smart Camp. Let's see. And I see that there's no Toronto on here. So let's, not that I know of at least. So Toronto, Toronto. Nope, no Toronto. Where's the closest one of these smart camps for IBM? Montreal, maybe. New York City. I don't know where Wilmington is. Oh, let's click on Wilmington. I don't know where Wilmington is. Oh, North Carolina. Okay. No, there's not any near me. There is not any. Yeah, there's nothing around. That's another lie. So there's no mention of this IBM camp in Toronto. Okay, it just doesn't exist. So I don't know what to say. I really don't. And hold up. Holy dough. Alright. Whatever. IBM was founded in 1911? Jesus Christ. I didn't know that they were that old. Alright. I didn't think they were like in the 70s or something. But goddamn. 1911? What the fuck were they? Whatever. So the other thing I want to get straight here is I didn't go off on my rich uncle because he touched my Clooney. Okay, that's the other thing that they keep talking about. Oh, you touched your Clooney, and that's why you don't like him anymore. No, it has really nothing. It has really little to do with the friggin' Clooney. Now, you want me to tell? I'll tell why I won't talk to him. Okay, this is why. First off. Okay, the thing with the Clooney, okay, it is what it is. But the thing is that I don't like him touching me, period. Okay? Whether it's this, rub the Clooney for good luck. Okay, let me explain the Clooney. He thinks that I have George Clooney hair. Yeah, no, I don't. I don't know where the hell that came from. Is George Clooney bald? Is he going bald? I honestly don't get it, but whatever. He thought I had George Clooney hair. I fucking wish I had George Clooney hair. Because that guy gets all the fucking chicks, okay? So so he goes around like I'll have a haircut like this where I shave my head, and he'll just like rub my head like, oh, rub the Clooney for good luck. Or, get your fucking hand off my fucking head, okay? First off, I don't like people touching me at all. I don't like it, okay? I don't like it. And he'll do shit like he'll sit next to me on the couch or something, and he'll just start like grabbing at me like a fucking weirdo. Like, oh, grab the fat. Ooh. Stop. Enough. Enough with that shit, okay? Like, no, I don't want to be fucking touched. I don't know how many times I gotta say it. And I'll purposely walk around with like a drink or something so that when he does that shit, I get all fucking weirded out and I start spilling it all over his fucking dusty old fucking carpet. And I'm like, you better think twice before you grab me like that, because I don't fucking like it. Okay? And I've told him this multiple times, and he doesn't want to listen. And he's punched me around a couple times, left marks on me, and I don't want any part of it. He's lucky. He's lucky I don't file assault charges on him. Okay? Which I know it's been a long time, but I could have filed assault charges on him. Now, I'm not saying he's done anything sexual to me, okay? But it's still assault. I told him I did not want him touching me. Okay? I don't care. I don't care if he's touching my head. I don't care if he's touching my fucking fat. And I don't care if he's touching my fucking dick. I don't want anybody touching me like that. Even when I was dating Amy, it was a little too much for me at times, because, you know, I mean, I have to, you know, I don't like it when, here's what I don't like. I don't like when people just fucking lunge at me with no fucking warning. And be like that. You know, he's lucky I never filed assault charges with him. He would be in fucking jail. That's how I'm a nice fucking guy, okay? But no, it really had nothing to do with the Clooney. It had to do with a lot of other shit. The punching, the grabbing of the fat. What else? The lies he tells. What else? Threatening Brandy. And I'll get into that later on in this video. It's just I can't be around someone that's so fucking violent and thinks that everyone owes him a fat grab or, you know, a Clooney rub or something stupid like that. So yeah, it is about the Clooney. How's that sound? It is about the Clooney. And you know what? If I want, you know what? If you think that's petty, oh fucking well. Okay, if you thought that was petty, that I won't talk to Mark because he touched my Clooney, oh fucking well. I don't want my fucking head touched. I don't want my fucking fat grabbed. Okay? What if I just started going around and grabbing your fucking fat? How would you like that? You know? You think you're owed a fucking fat grab? You're being, what do you call it? You're being, you're you feel entitled to a Clooney rub and a fat grab and a punch. And no, I gotta set fucking boundaries. I gotta set fucking boundaries here. But of course, I'm the one being petty because, oh, he won't let me touch his Clooney. Boo fucking who? It's more important for me to touch it's inappropriate touching. Okay? That's it. It's inappropriate touching. Okay? no matter how you see it, it's inappropriate. It's inappropriate touching. Okay? And I don't have to deal with it. Now let's get on to this other lie. Oh yeah, Mark wasn't going to Mark wasn't going to hurt Brandy in any sort of way. That's a lie. And it was that whole thing where I was on the phone and he says, "Oh, give me your name, give me your address, I'll take care of her." And I'm like, "What are you gonna do? Don't worry about it. I'll take care of her." That whole thing. My mom's always like, "Oh, don't worry about it. He was just gonna get a lawyer to her house to tell her to stop her shit." I don't believe that at all. Okay? There's certain things that he was asking me about that I just didn't want. That just put up red flags right there. First of all, if okay, let's say he was gonna get a lawyer to her house to tell her to stop. Why would he need to know if she's a fat girl? Why would she need to know if if the husband is a big guy or whatever? Why would that matter to a lawyer going to her house and telling her to stop or whatever the fuck he wanted to do? No, he wanted to know what he was up against. Is she a big girl? Does that somehow that means if she's a big girl, she'll be harder to fucking knock around? I don't know, but. And also the whole thing is, oh, I'll take care of it, don't worry about it. Okay, well, she also said, why shouldn't I worry about it? Oh, because if they come and question you about it, then you really wouldn't know what's going on or something. Okay, if all he wanted to do was send a lawyer to her house to tell her to stop, why wouldn't that matter? Why wouldn't that matter to me? Like, why would they even question me about that? He's talking about the police. Why would they even question? You know what he's trying to do? He was trying to get some people over to fucking fuck with her. And then when she thought that the police were, she thought that I was involved in it. I don't know anything. That's what he was trying to do. No, it had nothing to do with a lawyer. It had nothing to do with this or that. I'm fully convinced he wanted to fucking hurt her. Okay? And I don't condone that. I don't care. I do not care if she had me fired from a job. If she had me arrested. There's some things that you just don't do. And that is, one, you do not hurt other people. You do not fuck with some, even though she fucked with my job, my livelihood. It's not something that I would ever do to her because I have morals. I have standards, okay? I might fucking hate her fucking guts, but there's some things that you do not fucking do. And one of them is you do not fucking go around and threaten people like that. You do not go around and, you know, you do not hurt other people physically. This whole thing with Brandy and Clint and the other chick, I have never wanted to fucking hurt anyone. That was the one thing that was off limits. Hurting people physically is off limits, okay? Hurting people's jobs, off limits, okay? Even if she did that to me, I'm going to be the bigger person and I'm going to not do that to her, okay? So, I just avoid where she works, okay? That's all I do. You know, but you do not fuck with somebody's livelihood, okay? Because I have morals, okay? Third, you do not fuck with children, okay? You do not, and that was the other thing he asked. Does she have any children? Why does it fucking matter if she has children? This is about me and her, not me and her and her children. And no, she doesn't have children. But there's the thing, just you don't fuck with the kids. Okay? You do not fuck with the kids. If even if you want to break the other two rules before it, you know, don't bring the fucking kids in. Even if you wanted to hurt her in some way, at least do it without the kids there. You know, like they did on Scarface, where he was gonna blow up that car with the other guy in it, but he couldn't do it because they had the kids in the car. So he just blew the fucking guy's brains out in the I don't know. You know the fucking part I'm talking about. He was like, I am not gonna fucking kill kids. See, the Al Pacino in that movie he was a fucking bad guy. He was selling coke, he was doing fucking coke. He was a fucking killer, but he had his boundaries, and his boundaries were you do not fuck with children. Okay? That's off fucking limits. You just don't do that shit. And I'm convinced that my uncle did not want to just send a fucking lawyer to her house. He wanted to send big dudes to her house to do shit. I'm convinced of that, and I'm sorry. I cannot condone that. No matter how much I hate somebody, I cannot condone it. With the girl that had me arrested a couple months ago, I cannot condone it. Even if I said what I said in that video that got me arrested, I was losing my mind. I couldn't. I kind of just blurted it out. To me, it didn't really mean much. Okay, it didn't really mean much when I said it. Okay. And would I have done that? No. No, I wouldn't have. Because it's first of all, I don't even know how to do what I said that I was going to do. Okay? I don't know. Is it even possible? Is it even possible to do what I said I was going to do? You can't do that. I don't think you could. And there might be like some little fucking trick you have to do something like that. Like when people sit there and like rip a phone book in half, anyone can fucking do that. Okay? There's actually the thing is that it's not about how strong you're ripping a phone book in half. It's about there's actually a trick to doing it. Okay? And if you know the trick, then you can rip a fucking phone book in half. I don't know. Maybe it's like that. Maybe there's some kind of trick where you have to get your hand right up into the gun or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I'm not discussing this, but the point is that I wouldn't do something like that. Okay. And I'm going to go on right. It wasn't a realistic threat that I made either. Okay? Like, I don't know how hard it is to even do that. You know, I might as well just said, oh, I'm going to go to her house and fucking rip out her fucking soul. You know, it's not, it doesn't mean anything. You know, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't, it gets unrealistic. You know what I'm saying? But I really believe that my rich uncle was gonna fucking do something to Brandy. I really do believe this. And I'm not just saying send a lawyer to her house. No, I don't believe that at all. And I honestly don't believe that I should have been arrested for that. Because I never said that. I was actually sitting there saying, oh, no, don't do it. Don't fucking do it. I actually hung up on my rich uncle because of that. Don't do it. Don't friggin' you. I've always said if you wanna get at her, just fucking make stupid fucking videos about her. Okay, that's all I said. You want to fucking do it. I have nothing against going on a video and insulting the living shit out of somebody. I have nothing against that. But you don't bring in physical violence. You don't bring in violence against children. You don't bring in the fucking innocent bystanders. You want to fucking go for somebody, go fucking feel free, but don't go after the kids. And no physical violence, and no, whatever. You want to do something, you do it. You do it the right. You make a fucking stupid video about her. You make a fucking. I made a fucking rock opera about her. Okay? Blow me. Okay? You want to call her every name in the book? That's fine. But you will not physically harm somebody. Okay? And I really am convinced that he wasn't going to just send a lawyer. I was really convinced he was going to do something else. What he was going to do, I don't know. But I know it was going to be something physical. At the very least, what I thought at the very least, he would have just sent either himself over there or a couple of big dudes to fucking scream at her for like a couple minutes. At the very least. But none of this shit. None of this fucking shit. Another thing I gotta clear up. This is more with my drunk uncle. And it's more lighthearted than the other ones, but it's just I don't like when people lie about me. That's the thing. My drunk uncle has said that I had a phase while I was growing up. That I used to be a big fan of Barry Manilow. Okay. First off, I have to say, I really don't have anything against Barry Manilow. Okay, I'll be honest, I only know like one song by him, which is that Copacabana song. Everybody's heard it, okay? But he said I was like a super fan of Barry Manilow, and it's not true. I never, like I said, I have nothing against him. It's not like I hate him or anything like that. I really have no opinion. It's just not my style. But I'm gonna say, I was never a fan of Barry Manilow. I was never a fucking fan. I'm sorry. I've never been a fan of his. And I think I would have remembered it. I'm sorry. And I'm the first person to admit that shit. I've admitted to a lot of shit in my life. Okay, I've admitted to fucking shitting my pants. Okay, I've admitted to a lot of different fucking shit. But this is not something that I'm like not admitting to because it's embarrassing. This is something I'm not admitting to because it never happened. Okay, I have not once had any kind of Barry Manilow phase. Okay, I have not once had a Barry Manilow phase. Never. I've never had a fucking Barry Manilow phase. Ever in my friggin' life. Okay, and that's the fucking truth there. I'm sorry, I don't know where this has come up. Maybe in one of his little drunken stupors, I've had a fucking Barry Manilow phase. But I've never actively listened to Barry Manilow. Hold on. I mean, I might have been in the same room where his music was playing, and somehow I'm associated with that now. It's like how people like that hang out with a lot of smokers, but they don't smoke themselves. It's like, oh, I thought you smoke. I've never fucking smoked. Well, it's because of that. It's like guilt by association. Sorry. I don't know what else to say. I've never had a Barry Manilow phase. I'm sorry about that. I had a rap phase. I'll admit to that. Now, who the fuck is going off on me. Hi, Gravy. Come on. What's this band called that Dave Darling's sucking off right now? I don't even know the name of the band, but it sucks. Morta Skull. This band fucking sucks. And I'll tell you why, because it says Relapse. Alright. So I gotta get into this bullshit right now. Here's the thing. I will not support Relapse Records at all. The reason being is because Gravy's on me. I didn't realize Gravy was on me until just a couple seconds ago. Even though I was like petting her the whole fucking time. I don't know. Anyway, that's how much I pay attention. Ooh, I just farted too. So, Relapse Records, okay, is owned by Relapse, R-E-E-E Lapse, the cyberbully forums. Those are owned by Relapse Records. So to give money to a cyberbullying ring like the Relapse board, it's just disgusting. Anyway, moving on. I'm just these lies that they tell, oh my god, they spread these fucking lies, and it just makes my head hurt, like my parents and my whole family. I don't like my fucking family. That's the thing. Oh my god. There's another I'll tell you this was a little bit more recent. My mom thinks that she saw my ex-girlfriend Amy at a fucking movie theater, and she was like throwing like fucking popcorn at her head. It turns out Amy wasn't even at that movie theater, and they were throwing popcorn at just some random ass person. Okay, but they insist it was Amy. No, it wasn't fucking Amy, okay? It wasn't her. It wasn't her, okay? So stop spraying fucking lies. You wanna know how I know it wasn't her? You wanna know why? Because Amy was in the fucking hospital when this happened, okay? Just talking about this makes me fucking angry. It just makes me angry. It just makes me fucking angry. Just talking about it, because it just seems like whenever I say this kind of shit, it goes in one ear and out the other, and what I'm saying doesn't matter to people. What I'm saying doesn't matter to people. It's just, oh, we're gonna keep saying what we wanna fucking say, you know. We're gonna. I want to talk about my dad and this lie that he keeps bringing up. He still thinks that the group home that I was a part of had something to do with my job coach when I had a job coach. And it's not true. It's not fucking true, okay? It's not fucking true. My job coach had nothing to do with fucking TSI. Nothing whatsoever. It was Aspire and it was TSI. That was it. Aspire was the fucking job coach. TSI was the group home, and they handled my housing. TSI housing, Aspire job. This whole thing where I went to the best schools in the area. Listen here, motherfucker. You don't know how much I've suffered in those fucking schools. And then for you to come back and say that I've went to the best fucking schools. It's like saying I was raped by the best child molester. You know what I'm saying? That's a fucking lie. I went to the best fucking schools. What are these best fucking schools? Huh? What best fucking school? What? School 43? That's a good school? It's just your fucking typical average Lovejoy bullshit. You can't say anything about being the best when it's in Lovejoy. The best and Lovejoy are fucking contradictory to each other. There is no the best in Lovejoy. Everything is just bottom of the barrel bullshit in Lovejoy. Okay, what else? What other schools did I go to that were so fucking good? School 39. Oh boy. Oh, you mean that school with all the gangs in it? Where you went on record with the fucking shrink and said that I don't want them to go to that school anymore because it's too fucking Hood. Is that the school you're talking about? Or we could talk about Gateway. Gateway. Okay, well, Gateway's not really a good school. How is it a good school? Gateway's a good school. How's it a fucking good school? How is it a good school? What makes it so good? Is it that they don't hire the teachers because they're smart? They hire the teachers because they have fucking muscle? Is that why? They need the fucking muscle so that they know how to take down students that get out of line. They fucking restrain students there. Which, there's a whole push, there's a whole push to make that illegal because it's considered unethical. So, let's see, what other schools are so fucking good that I went to the best schools? St. Agnes. Oh boy. What about St. Agnes? Why is that a good school? It's not education. It's people lying to you for a buck. You know what I'm saying? It's lying to children for $1. What other schools have I been to? There's over 78. Okay, what about it? Why is it such a good school again? I have no friggin' idea. It's just a school. Okay? It's just a school. There's nothing special about it. If you really wanted to put me in a good fucking school, you would have picked something like, I don't know, the charter school or something. CSAT. Okay? Charter School of Applied Technologies. But, no, can't have them go to a Riverside school. Even though it's nothing but fucking rich kids there. Can't have him go to CSAT because guess what? He might actually learn that there's a life outside of dumbass fucking Lovejoy, and God forbid he wants to move somewhere outside of Lovejoy. Fuck that. Alright, let's move on. Let's move on here. Saying that Lovejoy is the greatest fucking neighborhood in the world, saying Lovejoy is the safest place in America, and saying Lovejoy is the very best of what Buffalo has to offer. Bullshit, 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 bullshit. No, 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 no. I'm miserable here. It's not fucking safe. It's white trash around here. Can we just stop perpetuating this lie that Lovejoy is so safe that, oh, I could walk around with no fucking problem? Except I'm getting my shit robbed from every 2 days around here. But, oh, that can happen anywhere. Yeah, it can happen anywhere, I know. But it's happening here. Lovejoy's not fucking safe. And even if it was safe, why is it safe? You gotta ask yourself, why is it so safe here? Answer me that. Why is it so safe here? Because this is a white neighborhood, right? That's what you're thinking. It's a white neighborhood, so it must be safe. Racist. You realize that whenever I go somewhere and I say that I'm from Lovejoy, I always get those fucking looks at me. I get looked at the wrong way because I say I live in Lovejoy. I'm like, yeah, I live in Lovejoy. So fucking what? Well, Lovejoy's racist, boy. Yeah, Lovejoy is racist. There's just that negative connotation that's associated with living here that I have to deal with. Okay? You don't have to deal with it. I have to deal with it. Why don't you have to deal with it? Because you sit there in your little ivory tower and you're the ones that run the whole fucking place. Okay? You don't have to work. Therefore, you're not looking for a job. You're not looking for a job, so you don't get to experience people turning you down for jobs because they automatically think that you're racist because you live in a racist neighborhood. Okay? Lovejoy is racist. Can we stop perpetuating this thing that's so safe? If it was so safe, then it would be safe for everybody and not just the few that come in here. I have black friends that come over. They're fucking scared shitless to be in this neighborhood. Okay? And I don't fucking blame them. Okay? There's been reports of people burning crosses in this neighborhood. Okay? There was a fire down the street a couple months ago. And I'm pretty sure it had to do with one of those big timer club assholes burning down somebody, a person of color's house. Okay? Which, okay, you can argue that, well, damn, well, he got his house burned down because he was black. Okay, fine. First of all, saying that's kind of racist. Saying, oh, it's okay if he gets his house burned down, he's black. He doesn't matter, he's black. But you know what here? It's not about whether or not the person's black or not. Because you know why? When you get your house on fire like that, it's not just about burning down a black person's home. No. It's about everything around that area has the potential of starting on fire. So, yeah, you might be thinking, oh, I'm just burning down a black person's house. But you don't think about the people on either side of them, behind them, in front of them, whatever. If that fire gets too out of control, it can burn down. It can easily burn down a whole fucking block. So you might have just wanted to burn down one black person's house, but in the meantime, you run the risk of burning down, 20 other fucking white people's houses. See what I'm saying? It's not just about burning down a black person's house. You know, it's not about that. It's about you're burning. You're not even. It's not. Yeah, it's bad that you're wanting to burn down somebody's house, regardless. But the fact is that you think that you're just burning down one black person's house. In reality, you're trying to burn. In reality, you run the risk of all the other fucking houses on the fucking block starting on fire. All because you're too fucking racist to share the fucking neighborhood with those people. And I'm fucking done. Because, you know what, this kind of shit just pisses me off. What is... Let me ask, what is so special about Lovejoy? There's nothing special going on around here. There's no fucking... There's nothing to do. There's nothing to do. There's nothing here. There's nothing here to do. Okay? What is there to do? You got a store. You got a 7-Eleven. Oh, big fucking deal. Get a fucking Slurpee. Okay. There's all kinds of 7-Elevens all over the place. What does Lovejoy have that other places don't have? I don't get it. What is so special about this neighborhood? This neighborhood makes me want to hang myself. Go on, call crisis services. I just threaten to kill myself. I just threaten to hang myself. Go on, call the fucking police. Make sure they use my window as a door knocker, because somehow, because I'm on the fucking first floor, that's what they do. Use the fucking window as a door knocker. This fucking shit drives me insane. I can't stand being on the fucking lower floor anymore. Yesterday I had fucking Belmont come over here for an inspection. Guess what they did? Go straight to the fucking window to knock on it. Stop doing that. Stop. No. Dick Griffin did. At least Dick Griffin knew how to knock on my door. Dick Griffin didn't use my window. Oh my god, that just drives me insane. When people do that shit, don't knock on my fucking window. I have a doorbell outside that you can ring, okay? If you don't want to come all the way in the house and knock on the door here, I have a doorbell. You can ring it, okay? Enough. Just stop. Stop the madness. Stop knocking on my window.